Hi, I'm Ryan Cummings from R&R Law Group. Welcome to Your Brother at Law. Here, we break Arizona law in simple, straightforward terms. Whether you need tips or insights on legal processes, I'm here to make the law easier to understand. Let's dive in and make legal knowledge more accessible for everyone.
So, my name's Ryan with the R&R Law Group. And the question we have today is, what happens if I don't show up to court in Arizona? So, a couple different things can happen. Now, if you have an attorney, a lot of the times we can handle court without you, meaning we don't need you to show up. We're going to go in and either request a continuance, we're going to figure something else out. We're going to talk to the prosecutor, talk to the judge, and we generally don't need you at court for most court appearances, except for felonies. Generally, felonies, you have to show up for every single court appearance that you have. Now, if you don't show up for court and you don't have an attorney, or if you don't show up for court and your attorney doesn't know where you are because you didn't contact them, then generally speaking, what's going to happen is a warrant's going to be issued for your arrest. Now, the warrant usually, depending upon the crime, has a small bond amount with it, meaning like a $200 or $500 bond. What that means then is that for you to not get arrested, you can go to the courthouse and post that bond. So if I didn't show up for court on Tuesday, I totally forgot about it. I was working, I just got there late. Any number of things that could have happened. An arrest warrant usually goes out for your arrest, or a warrant for your arrest, and then the judge is going to say, and I'll order a $500 bond. So in order for me to not get arrested or not get picked up for like a traffic stop, I can go to the courthouse and say, hey, sorry, didn't realize that I missed court. I understand that I have to pay this bond. I pay a $500 bond. That bond then gets posted with the court and says, now I know that what my next court date is, and I promise that I'll appear for that. Now, if you don't appear for the next one, you're going to lose that bond. So if it was a $500 bond, you're going to lose that $500 bond, and a new arrest warrant is going to get issued for your arrest. And then, generally speaking, the judge is going to make that next bond higher. So if it was a $500 bond, you can expect maybe a $1,000 bond for the next one. Again, the judge is just making this a penalty to say, hey, look, we need you to show up to court. We need you to come and answer for whatever the allegations are. We can't do that if you don't show up. So we're going to make the penalty worse. Now, you've already lost $500. Now, if you get arrested while you have an arrest warrant, now that's the bond that you're going to have to post in order to get out of jail. So if I had a $500 bond because I didn't show up for court, and then I get picked up on a traffic stop, say I was speeding, and then the officer says, oh, you've got an arrest warrant out of Scottsdale City Court for $500 and a $500 bond, I'm going to get arrested and taken to jail, and I'm going to have to post the bond there in order to get out of custody. So obviously, the best thing to do is go to court, don't miss court, don't get the warrant, don't worry about the bond. But if you do happen to miss court and you haven't hired an attorney, feel free to call our office. We can talk to you about options that we have. There are ways to quash the warrant without posting the bond. It depends, again, a lot of it depends upon the circumstances. A lot of it depends upon what the alleged crime is. A lot of it depends upon what the level of bond is that you have in that case. But call our office. We've got lots of different options that we can walk through with you, and lots of different ways that we can help in order to quash that warrant, get you back on track, and get working on that case altogether. So give us a call. We can help you out.
Thanks for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more valuable insights. We'll see you in the next video.